Hi folks, and before I start this video today, I've just got a shout out to do. The shout out is to Crazy Forked Boards Toy Collector, and welcome to the third of my collection videos. So as you can see, my third collection video is going to be of my soft toys. I don't know how many there are, I've never counted them, but there are quite a few. So I'll try and sort of theme each set as I go through these. So these are my stuffies from my childhood, and as you can probably tell, this one is the oldest. So this teddy has been with me since I was 6 months old. He is really thin and threadbare now. I'd like to wash him, but I don't dare in case he just disintegrates. His name's Jim. I obviously didn't name him because I was too young. Look how threadbare he is, poor old fella. I think it was probably my dad who named him, because my dad was a really big fan of Jim Reeves, so I think that's probably where Jim got his name. He did originally have a nose, but apparently when I was a toddler I kept pulling it off and eventually it got lost, and there's some very bad stitching up there in inappropriate coloured cotton, but yeah, Jim's he's just always been there. These are my other stuffies from my childhood. The oldest one here, I called him Rex. I think I was only about 7 when I got this, and I got him in a Christmas stocking. I remember the stocking had 10-pin bowls in as well, plastic 10-pin bowls, and I always wanted a puppy, and this was as nearest I got. I used to put an elastic band around his neck and tie a piece of wool on and make him bounce along and take him for walks. It was actually my favourite toy when I was a child. These two I got round about the same time. This one's called Rover, and this one I just called Bear. But I thought Bear was quite amazing when I got him, because he was the most realistic toy I'd ever had. They were all pretty naff before this one. Yeah, he still looks good, and he could do with going in the washing machine again, but he's faring pretty well. This one, Rover, I got this as a gift when I got knocked down by a car and I was in hospital, and he was one of the gifts that my mum brought me in. Rover. He's got these wobbly eyes. These two toys I got when I was a bit older. I got this one when I was about 20. I got this one when I was about 24. You see, I had a big thing about pigs at that time. I had posters up of them, and I was a bit pig obsessed. I always wanted a pet pig. And his ears were pinned down at first, but seemed a bit mean, so I unpinned them, and he loves me. I bought this one about, I don't know, about 20 years ago, something like that, and he's particularly good to cuddle. He's my cuddle bunny, and he sleeps with me. I find it very difficult to sleep with any other toy, just this particular one. So yeah, he's my sleep buddy. And this one, got him a long time ago, 15 years, something like that. He was a gift when I did some volunteering, teaching English as a foreign language to asylum seekers, and when I left, this was my gift. So quite special for me, this one. These four are charity shop finds. I just saw them and thought, oh, those are super nice. This fella's just so nice. He's a teddy, but there's a few leopard jeans in there. He's just a delight. This is just weird, and it was only 50p. Had to be bought. Winnie the Pooh, say no more. And we call this one Jolly Jackrabbit. He just looks so happy. This one, Paul, when Paul was working at Douglas Macmillan, he just came home one day with this one. This one's head sticking out his briefcase, which was a lovely surprise. And these ones are my Guinea Pig Stuffies. I do love guinea pigs, and I do miss my piggy wigs. I used to have 4, and out of these 3, this one, Mildred, is my favourite. This is my only handmade soft toy. It was a really reasonable price, very cheap really for being handmade, and I think she's just wondrous. So realistic, so much like a guinea pig. So Mildred lives on my bedside cabinet. I sometimes give her a little pat before I go to sleep, and sometimes she has a bit of a snuggle as well before I go to sleep. This is my only Hansa soft toy, and this one's called Georgie. This was I think it was the first guinea pig I got. She's cute. And here is my IKEA collection. I say that, but this one is actually a fake. I got a fake jungle skog before I got the real thing. This one is called Bernard, which was our second genuine jungle skog. He ended up staying with us because he had an unfortunate accident with a pair of scissors. Unfortunately, Toby, though Toby's got his own mama skog, he has slyly managed to lick Bernard in several places, which I'm not pleased about because he leaves these awful marks. His jungle skog matters, Toby. So this one is called Jenny, and Jenny is Paul's soft toy. She's just such a huge, cuddly, poseable snuggлекins. She's a delight. This is Oswald, who is an absolute joy. I really am fond of Oswald. He has such a fabulous expression, and I love his poseability. I got in these clothes, nice little brown trousers, and sort of 70s colours t-shirt with baby on and a little dragon, which I think he suits really well. And he spends his time sitting on top of my shelves looking out the window, observing the world. And this soft toy is Paul's, chosen by Paul. He's a Tangatron, and we got him in Skipton, a little shop in Skipton, when we were on holiday. And he's just so unusual and fabulous looking. I really like the fact that he's got this tail that acts to sort of balance him so he can stand up. This is my only Build-A-Bear stuffy. He's called Peter, and he's a pterodactyl. He came with a really good hoodie with a raptor on the front wrapping. I'll have to try and dig that out and put it back on Peter, because he does really suit it. I love Peter's sort of multicoloured blue fur, which is super soft plush, and his chunky legs. He's just a happy boy. So this is my Pug, William. I only have 2 stuffies that have got sound effects, So this is William's sound effect. And this, I haven't actually got a name for this guinea pig, but I will show you his sound effect. This festive looking dinosaur I just spotted when I was in Wilko's one day, and at the time my Pleo didn't have any friends, so he was bought as a companion for my Pleo. And finally, this is Squiffy, my homemade stuffy. So I did collect Fugglers for a while. I didn't keep them, I sort of went off them. But this was my attempt at a sort of Fuggler influence. I tried to make it a little bit more glamorous. Her eyes weren't meant to be squiffy, but they ended up like that. She's got 3D printed teeth, and she's quite a conversation piece. So that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed meeting my stuffy collection. Thanks for watching as always, and see you next time.